happened. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to San Diego International Airport in Sim. I am probably not supposed to be here, but this is a simulator, so I don't really care. Oh, cool. Helicopter. Pretty spiffy way to taxi. Goes a baggage tug that there's nobody driving it. Very cool. Whoa! Hi there. Yield to the king here, but I'm going to do a mid-runway takeoff. Bye, dude. Nice flight. Alright, let's get out of here. Go to Carlsbad. There's some flaps in there. Out we go. That thing. Kind of weird scenery artifact. That's okay. Getting about 40 frames. 4 big true Earth and the default Cessna 172 with G1000 suite. Now I'm currently rocking a touchscreen monitor running AirManager, which allows me to do things like adjust the heading bug by simply touching the knob and using my dual encoder. Of course, it works for comm frequencies, things of that nature too. And the buttons work like they're supposed to, like the alerts telling me to navigate date. Right now, I've got 2 external views set up as kind of an experiment. The experiment works so well for situational awareness and immersion that I've got 2 more of these 55-inch 4K TCL displays coming in, so eventually I will be surrounded by airplane, which is great for training. The Knobster, as you see, I used kind of a project box. I mounted a dual encoder. There's a little Arduino inside. If you make your own little project box, this is going to set you back around 30 bucks. AirManager sets you back 65 or so, so 100 bucks. A touchscreen monitor like this is going to be, let's see, about 250, 275. And then you're off to the races. You've got all of your panel instruments. And the cool thing about it is, it doesn't matter what you decide to fly. This can be a steam gauge with a 430, it can have a 530. It can have DME or not DME. It can be a Baron. I've got a really nice Baron panel that goes with it. So if you want to work in your multi-engine work, you mount another throttle, and you're good to go. I'm actually not going to go to Lindbergh, or I'm sorry, Carlsbad. can see, having the left window really does a lot for the level of immersion. In particular, when you're doing pattern work, that's why I chose to have the side monitor on the left. Eventually, it'll be both, and they'll be the same size, so everything will be in proper proportion. And we've got Miramar up ahead, Montgomery up ahead, and a little bit off to the right. Out front, right above the compass, El Cap in the distance. It's a nice clear day because I told it to be. Cowles Mountain, we're about to fly directly towards that. Taking a look at the panel, I'm able to integrate the iPad with the simulator, so it spoofs the GPS location and functions exactly like it would in real life, including things like AHRS, synthetic vision, etc. If you've got the feature, it'll do it. That's what happens when you don't follow the checklist. This is Orbic's True Earth scenery right now. It's newly released. It's been out for about 24 hours. And there's some problems with the runway. They're super bumpy. So talk to the developer via the web. They're looking at it, and they are going to do their darndest to fix it. Let's go down and take a look at the cover. See how that is. It's going to go in low. Part of every textbook landing, but we're not going to land. Scenery looks great. The really great thing about this scenery and this particular type of setup, when I first started flying about 10 years ago, I was told that flight simulators really aren't worth anything except for instrument training. And Flight Sim 2000, that was pretty much true. You couldn't do VFR navigation. It didn't fly realistically enough to really be of a whole lot of benefit in primary flight training. And it does look like there is a bump in the runway, a ridge. So it's not fixed yet. Auto update should take care of it. You could land on it, you're just going to fall off that little cliff there. Take off the other end, it'll be sporty. There's Cowles Mountain off to the left. If you form the area, you'll recognize that. And just on the other side of that is Gillespie Field, El Cajon, California. Right now we're flying over the city of San Diego. San Diego area is kind of urban sprawl all the way out to El Cajon, and it gets a little more rural. But as you see, you can recognize the mountain. El Capitan's off there to the very left of the front screen. You can see where you are. And so VFR navigation, very, very possible. Pilotage and dead reckoning, you can learn it, you can do it in the simulator. It's very intuitive. So one thing, I'm going to go ahead and move the camera. Hopefully I don't shake it up too much. But these are two monitors. They're televisions, 70 degrees apart. The views are configured such that once the TVs are identical, it'll give 210 degrees of viewing once the simulator closure is made. 210 degrees is enough that you can see 15 degrees behind you. You have to turn your head to see anything that isn't monitor. And it really makes things like pattern work a lot more feasible. If you look off the left wing, you will see the trail that I climb up when I go up the up Cowles Mountain once a week. I have to fly over my house. And this would really help a student get familiar with their environment. Of course, there's Gillespie Field to the left of the nose, front monitor there. Really anxious for the, I just reported the problem to the developer today, so really anxious for the True Earth folks to fix the airport. Let's go ahead and land. I'll show you what I mean. Then we'll fire up Pilot Edge, and you'll get to see the real magic, and me taking off on a very, very bumpy runway. I'm going to do a naughty. I'm going to make left traffic 27 right, which is what we would do after hours. And the tower is closed. The tower's not closed, but I'm not online with air traffic control yet. So while they wouldn't appreciate it, I'm doing it anyway. You see Rattlesnake Mountain off to the left. That's why you do left traffic at night on 27. Twin Peaks directly ahead of us. Slowing the airplane down. Here to notch your flaps in. Need some pressure to keep the nose where it belongs. I'm going to trim it out with my thumb wheel, my electric trim here. Dual switch. This is a Honeycomb Alpha yoke. Really nice piece of gear. About $250. Comes with switches and has a fantastic, very realistic feel. Notch of flaps, what do you say? And we're all in. This is not an awesome approach. Way high, so I'm going to take all the throttle out, trim to 60, there we have it. Look at all those ridges I'm about to land on. Power's all the way out. Back, 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 and touchdown. Jumping off the ridge. And jumping off the ridge. Great scenery, but gosh, I gotta fix that. Thanks for exciting takeoffs too. All right, we're gonna taxi to the ramp. Bravo here. And up this hill we go. Startled me. Not online with air traffic control. I'm not used to people nagging me about an instructor or controller. There's a terminal building that doesn't look correct, but that's okay.
Connected to Pilot Edge.
Right, down on departure, 31 left at Bravo, clear for takeoff, 51570.
Alright, this is where the magic happens.
SoCal approach, this is Cessna November PCO1, November Papa, Cessna 172.
Make that 120.
West traffic advisories, destination John Wayne. We're waiting coastal route transition, we are 10 miles east of Camarillo.
Cessna 301 November Papa, SoCal approach, you're on wrong frequency, you're talking to the sector that's south of Los Angeles Bravo Aerospace.
2545.
Okay, no worries, you want
There we go. 12545. Let's monitor com
27 right. Visual approaches in use. Use back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Landing at 5,000 now.
Gillespie Airport. 8 is information uniform. 2247 Zulu. Wind 270 at 8. Visibility 8. Sky condition clear. Temperature 25. Dew point 16. Altimeter 29902. Arriving and departing runways 27 left, 27 right. Visual approaches in use. Lead back all runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information uniform.
Alright, that'll do.
Gillespie Airport.
1 miles west of March. Altimeter 29901. I will only get to March Air Force Base.
Affirmative, 70 Victor Hotel.
70 Victor Hotel, enter left base to runway 32.
Enter left base 32, 70 Victor Hotel.
57 Zulu, radar contact, circle departure.
Over departure, 57 Zulu.
And Gillespie ground, Cessna 232 Juliet Whiskey at the east ramp, ready to taxi to
SoCal departure, Baron 51570, level 3500, heading.
Baron 5157 Zulu, circle departure, roger.
No push to talk. Well, let's call it quits. Have a great day.